All right, here we go. Now we're going again. So we are on part 2. Okay? So now we're going to compare it to the month before or the original. So we're going to go ahead and take, how much did we grow? Ickes, what was the number again? 2,500. And we're going to compare it to the original. All right? Okay. So we're going to take our calculators. And we're going to take 2,500 divided by $15,000. And you're going to get something that looks like that. 0.166666. So 0.1666 repeating. Okay? This represents what? That's not a percent. Don't worry about going to percents yet. What does this represent right here? Martika, can you take a guess? Don't worry if you're wrong. Nobody knows it yet. I haven't said it. So what does this represent? Huh? It is a growth rate, but what does that mean though?
I got you actually.
You're on the right track. I see where you're going here, Martika. Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
I think it's like the growth rate that goes up day by day. That's how much you made.
Well, not day by day, because this is comparing data between what? Months, right? It is that, but here's the thing. This number, it's not necessarily, it is a growth rate, you are right. But what does that represent? The amount what? I want it like in a complete sentence. The amount what, Elijah? Yeah, that's exactly right. That's the amount you grew from the first month to the second month. All right? Let's say, let's put it this way. This is, we'll put it in perspective to you. Let's say in month 3, I sold 100% of what I sold last month. What would month 3 look like? Chris? No, I'm still asking you. If I said in month 3, I sold 100% of what I sold last month, what would it be? Which would be what? Give me the number. It would be, right? It'd be 17,500, correct? That's if I said I sold 100% of last month, right? Now I say this. I sold 116% of last month. I would go up the other 0.16 like Elijah said. This represents how much we grew from last month. Okay? So now, in order to say a growth rate and a percentage, we need to take this and you multiply it by 100, right? So you just take the decimal point, move it to the right, and you have 16.66%. All right? That is what you tell your investors. All right? Now I go to investors and say, hey, I'm growing at 16%. That's what I'm growing at. That's a lot better than just saying $1,000. Because $1,000, if I'm Apple and I said, hey, I made $1,000 last month, is that good? No, you're a $1 billion company, almost $1 trillion company. You made $1,000. Now I come up and say, hey, I grew by 17%. That's pretty dang good.
They're gonna think you made a lot more than $1,000.
Well, it depends. It doesn't matter how much I make. All right? This is kind of like what you yielded, which we'll get to a whole other thing about yield as well. All right? That's like what you yielded. Sound good? So that's just simple. How much you grew. That's all I want right now. Don't worry about averages yet. We'll get to that later. I want to see if we've got this down. So I'm going to go up there, and I'm going to throw up a couple of numbers for you, and I want you to calculate your growth rate from one month to another. Sound good? Judah? All right. So,
Vince is bringing out the calculator. Everybody, watch out.
dude, Vince is an Einstein. Okay, here we go. For one of them, I'll use purple too. Martika, do you like purple? All right, cool. Do you like dashed purple or solid purple? Okay, good, because dashed purple probably wouldn't look good. All right, so here we go. In month 1, $500. Month 2, $550. Okay, what's the growth rate on that one? Then I'll give you another one over here, which would be 1,000. Yeah, you may use your calculator. On your phone, yeah. Number 3, I'm going to throw you off a little bit. So go ahead. I want you to attempt these 3. Come up with these. And if you're watching at home, I'll be back.